What gives you peace, Gawain? Coming to see you gives me peace, especially when no one else is around. I would never admit it in 1,000 ages, but listening to Palomides sing gives me peace too, especially because I don't know the words to most of his songs. I can just focus on the melodies. Not sure if he realizes it, but he sings loud enough that half the barracks can hear him at night. I don't have the heart to tell him, for fear he would stop. When we were in the field, listening to those songs kept me from the brink some nights. Sighing, I swallowed back the sharp fear that came with memories of fighting the Ascomani, errant kings and lords, Saxon overlords, and worse, the sea corpses, unable to recognize bodies of those I loved from those I was wont to kill, and sometimes not knowing if I had confused them in the heat of battle. Breathe, Gawain. The first gift of Avillion is our breath, the breath of life. You may not be an acolyte of the Isle, but you are born of the same line, and you can follow your breath to stillness when you find yourself near the point of breaking. She used to hold my hands when I was swallowed up by the old memories. The first few years were the hardest, when I was barely more than a child, sent to the front. Arthur was hungry for me to make my name. Beloved of Uther, he called me, the Pendragon legacy, a giant among men. Yet I wept and shook in the dark the night I killed my first man, and many times after. And I, like many of my men, came through the war broken, changed, confused, and those were not tales welcome at court. Gwen, though, would always listen. She told me that some priestesses of Avillion experienced similar afflictions, and though few were ever cured, it was important to speak one's fears and bring the body and the mind together. Later, when she became a Christian, she said the principles were much the same: joy, peace, and pain. I think that's where her questions came from. She got me talking like no one else ever could. What brings you pain, Gawain? I used to fear being forgotten. I realize now there's a fate worse than that.